Give her. Morning, welcome to Saturday. Finally, we're at the weekend. I look tired. It's actually lighter on the camera than it really is. So we've just, Stephen's just gone to work and I'm just opening up a little bit later than normal. We seem to be having a slow morning today. So I've got Rodney, my helper, with me. This is the barn on a morning. We've got a couple of escaped chickens, so they'll have to go back. Some hungry horses. So I'm going to get the animals fed and we'll catch back up. Good morning. Hungry? How noisy is that chicken? Let's go and see what she's done. What's all the fuss about? Oh, is she on your nest? I think we better have a look at that when the girls have finished. Good morning, lovelies. Having breakfast? Right, let's get away from the noise. I've got my bucket of food. My trusty companion should be coming. Where is he? Yeah. We still need to feed the sheep. They'll just get a load of hay in the field that they're in. So the tup's still here. If you saw that video of us bringing him, he's still here for a little while. He's doing his job, doing well. I'm increasingly aware that the videos when we're outside look like what we call Clampert's yard, where everything is just really, sorry, you're all over the place, where everything's just really messy. This time of the year though, it's so difficult to keep things tidy. And if I'm making you seasick, I apologise. Motion sickness. So we're going into where the chickens are housed at the minute. This behind me there, the water tanks are for the ducks. The sheep have seen me and are shouting in the distance, so I need to let everything out, change the ducks' water. It's just rainwater. Rodney's checking the place out to make sure there's no vermin. Then need to get feeding. You stay there, you're not frightening the chickens. So I'm going to give them some in the shed as well, just because one bucket out here is not always enough and they can't all get in there. And some of them like to stay in the shed and don't like to venture outside. I know the feeling. Right, some water for these guys, and I need some more food for the other. I need some more food for the ducks. This is why Rodney's here. I've just emptied out the ducks' water because we change it for them. They're fresh every day because obviously they love the water, and there are fresh rat holes everywhere. So we're really far away from the house now, which is great, but still just proves to you that they're around when you think they're not. So let me just show you the damage. So this hole here is fresh. You can see all the ground here is fresh, and there is one huge one, and there's one huge one round here. Can you see that? That actually goes, I can get the camera in. There's daylight and that goes out onto the other side of the fence. And over by here, you can see if I point, Rodney will go in. There's nothing in there. They love the water so much. I'm going to head back to the barn with my buckets. I've got another set of chickens to let out, and then I'm done outside for now. There's a lot more things I want to get done outside today. We've got the garlic that the storm has uprooted. I need to get that re-rooted, and I also want to get the chilies that have been waiting to be picked since about October. They're actually still totally fine. I nearly forgot there's the sheep to feed as well, so I'm going to grab the last of this hay. Oh, the black chicken. Blackie is she's happy on her nest in the corner now. Anyway, I'm going to get some hay for the sheep, and I'll walk it down to the field. I normally take it in a barrow, but they're full at the moment, so I'll just carry it because there's only a little bit left of this bale, and then we're going to have to get that bale opened later for tea time. I think we overdid it on the dye. Somebody asked about the wool. Actually, we don't use the wool for anything other than compost, so it doesn't go off to anything, so that's okay. And I doubt it'll wash off because it wouldn't be very good at what its intended use is, otherwise it'd have washed off. But anyway, you can clearly see one clean bum, two clean bums. So he's getting nowhere near these girls at the moment. This ewe here, she's actually 5-year-old, she's never had a lamb. So she might not be able to, for all we know. And she didn't get caught last year either. So she is just our pet lamb, or sheep. So possibly she won't get caught, but this girl here should. She's just potentially not ready. Look at him. You're walking on your breakfast. Everything's looking quite sorry for itself after the weather recently. We've had a bit of a frost this morning. Right, now the sheep are fed, finally. I just need to put Lydia's hard feed in, and then I can head back inside and feed myself. As I say, I'm not in a rush today, so just taking it easy. Don't you take your breakfast, lady? Oh. Just planning my day in my head. The kids are still in bed. I'm not rushing them to get up today because there's just absolutely no need. Stephen should be home about 2 o'clock, and we have all of the turkeys that we dispatched last week. They've been hanging in the garage fridge, and we're going to get those processed later today. So I need to prepare the area for that. Get the bags ready, the pen so I can write on the bags, things like that. We'll need a mincer because I'm going to do quite a bit of minced turkey or ground turkey. So that's a must, have to get that done. There's something else as well. Anyway, I need to sit down now basically and write a list of things that I need to achieve today because time's ticking. It's just before 9, so it's not as if it's middle of the morning or anything like that. So I'm going to grab a coffee, the kettle's just boiled, and maybe get something to eat and try and get my brain in gear a little bit. While my bacon is cooking, or just about to, because it's got to be bacon on a Saturday morning. I just wanted to say thank you for all of the amazing positive comments that I had on the kitchen video. I was so thrilled with that. It's really inspiring to keep me to. It's really inspiring and makes me want to kind of keep going with YouTube. I really enjoy doing it anyway, but it's nice to know other people are enjoying seeing what I'm putting up, and even more so that people can appreciate the kitchen that I absolutely love. So just one question I got was about where am I keeping my appliances. At the moment they're in this cupboard, so this cupboard here goes all the way back to the wall. And so there's my Dutch oven, 2 Dutch ovens in there, there's the Instant Pot in the bottom, and there's the other kind of fairly big stock pot size ones. I've got my big slow cookers in the utility, and I've got my stock pot, my giant one, and the pressure canner in the pantry. So they're really not organised yet at all. So what I'm planning on doing is as I'm using them, I'm finding the best place to keep them. So the ones that I'm using the most frequently will stay in the kitchen, and the others will probably stay elsewhere. So I'm not totally sure yet. We're definitely not there with organising of things in the kitchen, but we will get there. Right, cup of tea and a bacon sandwich. The other thing I was asked was around the Instant Pot, so the electric pressure cookers. I got the Instant Pot on Marketplace, Facebook Marketplace for £30, which was an absolute bargain. I think it's fantastic. I've been promising for ages that I'm going to do further video recipes on it, which I definitely am. Just not using it as much as I would have, obviously, because we haven't had the kitchen. And now I'm just really getting back into things. I'm using it at the moment when I forget to get the meat out of the freezer and I have to cook the chicken immediately, which is where it came up the other night. But when I do plan, I'm using it more so for things like sides, rice and cooking potatoes quickly and things like that right now. I have actually got quite a few recipes to try, which is a full meal in the Instant Pot, so 1 pot. So I will be showing you those, but yes, I would definitely recommend getting one. Personally, I wouldn't pay full price for them, but I try not to pay full price for anything. So have a look on Facebook Marketplace, because that's where we got ours from, and really pleased with it. It was literally brand new. She'd used it twice, and then, like some people tend to, and we do with some appliances, just put it in the cupboard and didn't use it again. Right, cup of tea and a bacon bun. I'm back outside and we've got the horses out. Grace has helped me, but oh my goodness, you won't believe what's just happened. Maybe you saw on my vlog the other day that we need to cut down our electricity consumption, and one of the things I think I mentioned was the tumble dryer. If I didn't mention it, it was mentioned in the comments. I've literally thought, right, this weekend, it's my birthday on Monday, and I thought I'm going to catch up with everything, get on top, so that for my birthday I've got absolutely nothing to do, and then I can start drying the clothes in front of the Arga on a clothes horse. And oh my goodness, put all of the washing in the dryer today that's just finished this morning, and the flipping dryer is set on fire. Not literally flames, but the smoke, the smell is just overpowered. I couldn't believe it. I panicked, unplugged it, I've whipped it out into the utility so that if it does actually go up, which I don't think it will now, this was half an hour ago, by the way, which it shouldn't now. At least it's contained and I can push it outside from there, and Stephen will be home and he'll have a look at it. I can't believe it. It's a candy condenser, like a 10 or a 12. It's a big drum so that I can fit all of my washing in at once. Where are you going, naughty? But yeah, how frightening is that? So I've got the clothes horse out and currently saving electricity. So I've come outside with Grace, get the horses out. These can have some fresh air. This is where the horses have the fresh air at this time of year, because the field you saw where the sheep are at the moment is just so bad. So the horses will churn it up and it's no good for the hooves or anything. Nobody wants to be out in that. So they get some fresh air out in here and they're very happy rolling around and just being horses doing that while I'm going to calm down. Tell you what, my stress levels this year, whew. So what I'm going to do now, Grace is headed in just for to do a couple of things, and I want to go down and check on the garlic and that's down the bottom plot. But also I've got the chilies in the greenhouse that I want to pick, so I want to make some like sweet chili jam with those, or something similar. I might just dry some, and I want to have a little look around the plot. By the way, excuse that door, it looks horrendous. I was going to say it on camera, but it looks that bad in real life. The horses have been scratching the heads on it when they've got the head collars on, and there's metal bits on the head collars, so they've took the paint off, which is, as we say, add it to the list. So I'm just climbing over the fence that we have that's not electric, don't tell the horses. So a little look in the allotment, or the veg plot, the veg garden. Things looking a bit dire. Swiss chard's looking good. Kale plants are looking good. Some leeks in these buckets here that are looking good. Some little ones there that are they're edible. Some celery that I actually forgot was in that I need to get. But yeah, there's a few things left, and there's a load of stuff that needs to come out. I want to have a look actually at the walking stick cabbage. So I've got the kale that's the perennial, Taunton Dean, and sorry, I couldn't tell what that was. Taunton Dean kale, which is this one, which is perennial. So that's forever in greens if we want those, really good. And then the walking tree, oh actually that looks quite good. Oh my god. It's the first time I've been in here since the storms. Don't look dressy. That's the walking tree cabbage. So there's a few things. So this didn't survive the storm. I spat with my beady eye. There's a tiny cauliflower. There's a few cabbages. There's some, I think this is called tatsoi, bok choy, whichever one, I can never remember which way around it is. So there's a few things in here that we can actually be having this week. And now I'm back working from home again, thanks to Boris. I think we should be able to get in here. And what I need to do is on a weekend, there's a few more leeks there, on a weekend is come in and harvest everything that we're going to need for that coming week, or anything that's not going to survive. Get it in the freezer, like I had been doing. There's a nice little rosemary plant there. And use it, basically, which is obviously what we're here for. Oops, dropped my glove. So yeah, plenty of things here to be getting on with eating this week. There's my little bay plant, if you can make it amongst all of the dead things. So I'm going to get a load of those to use over the winter as well. That came back, I thought that was dead, and it came back really well. There's some little curly kales coming that are doing okay. Oh, I know what I want to go and look at, the carrots. Do you remember Stephen made me that bed? Right, so as I said, do you remember Stephen made me this bed? This little one here, we put late carrots in. So let's have a look. Let me turn you around. Oh. Oh. Okay. Late carrots. Oh, this one might be better. Oh, look. Can get those out. Might be good for stock or something, but yeah, okay. You can snack while you're in the garden, but as long as you're not too hungry. Carrots in earlier in the year, definitely. We did have some carrots. That was just me trying to push my luck and have some more. And they were the short, stumpy ones, as you can tell. Stumpier than I expected. Oh wow, but look at this. Hang on, let me... Ow! Okay, I can't do that with one hand and look at the camera at the same time. Carrots for tea. Oh my goodness me, look at this. Oh my giddy aunt. Okay, that's impressive underneath. Look at that. That's crazy. Right, okay, there's a few here we definitely need to get at. There's quite a few in here. Oh, brilliant, this is good. This is, okay, maybe not as good, but planted too close, sown too close together, but that's okay. That's okay. Oh, yes, look at that beauty. Look at that. Oh, you beauty. Oh my God, sorry. Oh my goodness, I meant. Oh, okay, come on, come on. Oh. Yes. Wowzers. Did I tell you? Oh my goodness. Sorry. Oh. Oh. Yes. Sorry about the sound effects. That's so exciting. There's also some parsnips. No way. No way. Jose, look at that. I'm gonna need a fork to get that one out. Wow. Okay. Oh, I'm so excited. That's brilliant. That has just made my day. Right. Now down in the bottom plot, I have brought down some compost for just the composts that we were making up, and just having a little look around. We've got a few sprouts. The autumn sowings of brassicas are looking really healthy. Can't for the life of me remember when they're due. And now I'm just going to replant the garlic because the storms or something or other have taken a load of it out. So I have no idea how bad this is going to be. I'm just going to try and get them in, basically, get them back in, getting shouted at off the sheep. Have a little look around down here. And you see these ones are actually coming through really well. There's a few, oh my goodness, it is so slippy down here. There's a few that are still, do you know what's happened? I haven't planted these deep enough, and the roots, when they're taken, are pushing them through. This is my fault. So can you see the roots are actually in, and I'm sure that as the roots are getting stronger and pushing up, the cloves are literally just pushing off the surface. So I'm gonna have to mulch these with something. Disaster avoided with the garlic. They're all back in. I definitely need to mulch those, or else I'm gonna lose them. And it's made me realise I am going to put some spring garlic in as well. So now I'm so cold. I'm gonna get the chili peppers. Do you remember me showing these in a gardening vlog? These should have been picked months ago. I can't believe how well this plant has lasted, and these chilies are just fine. So I'm going to get those picked now. And also, this is what I've got going on the heated bench. I'm going to give that a little water. I'm not sure if it'll work or not, but you know, I like to try these things. I'm so pleased about those carrots. So pleased. It's given me a real bit of encouragement to crack on. Gardening is all year round for me. Might not be for everybody, but it is for me. So I'm going to get these chilies, get inside and get warm because I'm so cold. Stephen should be on his way home just now. The kids have had some lunch. I've got all sorted in the kitchen, which is just behind, and everything's pretty much sorted in the house. I do need to sort the pantry. It's an absolute disgrace. No excuses now. I'm going to get on with this, waiting for Stephen to come home. All of the turkey processing area is ready. So as soon as he comes home, you know, you might want a cup of tea. I've got some chicken wings in for him just to snack on because he hasn't probably been able to eat. And then we'll get on with those, or he might do it the other way around. We'll see. I won't show you the processing. I'll just show you the end result maybe, or some of it. And then we'll get all that frozen off and we'll see what we end up doing this afternoon. Turkeys are processed, and I have lots of different turkey parts here right now. So as I said, not going to show you the processing, but the next hour at least is here with me, is here for me, should I say, processing what I can. So I'm going to get all of the meat that we've got. So we've taken the breasts off, we've left one for Christmas Day. We've taken the breasts off and I'm wrapping those individually, and then we've got Stephen has boned out the thighs and some of the drumsticks because there's a lot of sinews in turkey drumsticks, and that will be getting minced into turkey mince, obviously. And then all of the other bits and pieces, the neck and the carcass and some of the wingtips and things, and the rest of the drumsticks that he didn't bone out, are going into stock. So I need to get that on so that can stay on overnight. I'm going to have to bring out the big slow cookers, which I didn't really want to, but I haven't got a pot big enough and there's just too much stuff to go in the Aga anyway. So that will go on overnight. And then I've also got the turkey liver, which I'm going to make a patty out of and freeze into portions maybe. And then we've got the hearts, which I'll probably feed to the dogs. I think that's about it. So I need to get busy really. And Stephen and Grace have just nipped out to get a job done. Jack's just helping me when I'm shouting him and avoiding doing jobs as much as possible. This is my 6 litre slow cooker. I've got another one's on the table over there. And I've just put in onion, celery. Celery's not actually in yet, but it's going in. Sorry, I'm thinking of what I've put in the other one. Then I've got the turkey carcasses, I've got the neck and some other bits and pieces in there. Too many coriander seeds because they came out rather quickly. Black pepper, celery salt, just as the salt this time, and just a lot of mixed herbs really. So basically these are just going to sit now on the kitchen table and will be, hopefully this time tomorrow I should be able to can them, but realistically, knowing what we've got on tomorrow, they'll probably just sit there for till tomorrow night. We'll see. I'm not going to commit to anything because I know what happens when I commit to something. Your stock and your bone broth, the longer that it's, oh, I need to put apple cider vinegar in. The longer that it's on for, the better it is basically, and it extracts all of the goodness out of the bones, which is what apple cider vinegar helps to do. So I need to get my apple cider vinegar in. Reminding myself as I'm talking. So yeah, these hopefully, my canner can take 7 quarts of liquid, well 7 quarts at a time. So I'll be keeping these on for the next few days and hopefully canning every few days or whatever. I won't do any 500 mils, I don't think, because I use a litre of stock at a time when I'm making soup. We'll see, because I might use that for making rice and things. Anyway, waffling on. Nearly done with these stocks now, and I've got the mincing left to do, or the grinding. I need to get everything in the freezer, get the horses fed, get them sorted, and then I think I might be done for the day. I think. We are all done in the kitchen. There are a few things to bag up tomorrow. So the turkey has been minced, but needs to go in the backpack bags tomorrow, and I've just no will desire to get the backpacking machine out and start doing that now, but everything else is done. I've also taken some hams out that we had in brine from a couple of pig legs that we've bought. So we didn't do our own pigs this year, which we're a bit gutted about, but we needed that in this chapter of life this year. So we've just bought them, brined them ourselves. We've got a Christmas ham, not a huge ham, just enough. Well, it's far too much for a family of 4. Plenty with leftovers, plenty for guests and things. And then sensible sizes for pack lunches and, you know, everyday lunches as well for the new year. So I'm really pleased about that. And Stephen has disappeared upstairs, and I can hear something, shouts about where's the sellotape. So last minute as ever, that's why I love him, and getting really excited for my birthday now. So this has been a fantastic vlog. I'm going to end it here. It's quite early still, it's only about 5:20 looking at the clock, but I need to get this edited and just sit down and just chill out and just relax for a bit. So thank you for spending today with me. I hope you've had fun. I have no idea how long this video will be, so if it's a long one, I apologise. I hope you enjoy it, and I'll talk to you later. Bye for now.